Hello, everyone. You're covering our faces.
Hi,
Hello.
Raiders. Hello, everyone who was here before.
How is everyone doing?
Let me make sure to say hi to everybody real quick.
Ready for Doki Doki?
Congrats, Pillbug, for being first of the month. First of the month. Incredible.
Did you write it? You wrote it?
I wrote it. Hello, Jerba, Rowan.
Hello.
Kat, Leo.
Oh, wow. The whole gang.
Meshinui. Kaylin. Aiko Kyoko. JP Gamer. I don't know why I said it like that. And all other Raiders. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming to our first October stream, which means it's the beginning of us playing some sort of scary games.
Yes, Link, I know it is you. I like to make sure I say people's usernames so they know who I'm so everyone knows who I'm talking about.
And we're using the name that you want to be used in this setting.
Yes. All that. Okay, cool. Wow. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. As you can tell, if you
you can hear the music.
You could hear, as you can tell from the pinned chat message, there are a few content warnings to be worried about for the game, but we're not going to run into any of those today.
No, today's going to be very chill, very happy-go-lucky. We're going to make our own fun, is how I'll say it. The beginning of this game is intentionally slow.
We'll make it scary. What are you going to do?
We'll make it scary.
Yes, in your Doki Doki Literature Club sweater also.
Doki Doki. Yeah, these are my girls. They're my faves.
They're your girls.
These are my girls. Oh my god, look at my face covering my face.
You on you. And hello, do left hands. Incredible. Do we have anything we want to say about this game before we get into it? Oh my.
Oh, thank you, Kaylin, for gifting one sub. Thank you so much.
You guys are hyping us up. It's
very
cute.
This is exciting.
They're our girls.
They're our girls. We're all connected to them. I'm very excited about this game. I was possessed by this game.
Durr. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you for gifting us up. That's so sweet of you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy. This game possessed you. It haunted me.
Well, it haunted me too. A possession is a haunting. Yeah,
Oh, I should say, it triggered me severely. Yes. But hey, so did Omori. And I'm obsessed with it.
And I say possession with Doki Doki because the way that I was obsessed with it felt, both times traumatizing and wonderful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, I can't look away. I'm so upset and disturbed and scared, and I was like having trouble sleeping at night, but I had to know everything about it.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting to finally be playing it on stream. We thought about it for a long time, pretty much since we started streaming.
I had to be in the right headspace. It was a lot of I had to be in the right headspace for it, but we played Omori, and I was like, we gotta.
We gotta now.
I think we gotta. We are playing. Okay, let's go to the game. Enough of this silly business.
Enough of this silly business.
Enough of.
I want to see what it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, whoa!
Thank you, Durr Left Hand. Thank you so much for gifting that.
Thank you
oh
for
my gosh.
That, Riku.
You've only interacted with it as an edgy teen, so it was just silly, shocking, whatever.
Whoa, edgy teen.
I get that.
Whoa, I feel so old right now. But yes.
For sure. Yeah, okay, so we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus on the Switch. So there's I don't know anything about what has been added or anything. We haven't seen any of the bonus content, and hopefully we'll be able to explore that as well.
I've heard a little bit of it. I'm interested to see how we'll get in.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
You guys are starting a hype game before we even...
It's a train! fine. Chugga chugga.
Thank you so much for gifting so many subs. Hello?
Whoa, the hype for Doki.
Thanks,
guys.
Thank you, guys. This is very sweet of you. Here, I'm going to try to move chat a little bit, so it's going to be kind of above where the text bubbles are going to be.
That's
for
a good
the
call.
girls.
Good call. For the girls.
I don't want to...
We don't want to interrupt the girls.
Oh, good night.
Oh, good night.
Thank you for popping in.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate you. Thanks for gifting a sub. Have a good rest of the night.
Have a good night.
3
We'll see
a.m.
you around. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, what's our name?
Yeah.
Wait!
What are we gonna call ourselves?
Are we just Hope? Like singular Hope?
We could be Hope, or we could have a funny name, because this isn't technically us.
Yeah. What kind of...
This is our character.
Yeah.
Who are we going in? Do we have a character name? Is our character name Hope?
Is our character named Hope? What's our character's name? Is it Stink? Is it Smelly Boy?
Smelly Boy.
Who is the Hope harem guy?
Rugem.
John's Rugem.
Stink. Stinky.
It should be
Stink.
Stinky.
Soy Boy.
Soy Boy. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks for the follow, Do Love's
thank
Hands,
you, Do Love's
before you
Hands.
go. Okay, now go to sleep.
Go. Zoo, 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 zoo.
Spy Boy?
Spy Boy.
Or is that a misspelling of Soy Boy?
Soy Boy. Soy Boy.
I think Soy Boy is perfect.
Whoa, Soy Boy reborn. As
Soy
a
Boy reborn. That's incredible. I love
Soy
that.
Boy.
I love... That's our word.
What? That's our
That's
word.
a word for us.
That's for the Hopes. Soy Boys. Okay,
Norman.
Soy Boy.
Normal man.
Norman.
Normal. I love Norman as
Hi,
short.
Rue.
Do you like Soy Boy or do you like Stink more? Okay, hey wait, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll.
Oh yeah, we'll do a poll.
Okay,
that
so
sounds good.
What were the options? Soy Boy,
Stink.
Stink, Hope,
Norman.
Norman. That's good. I like those. Okay.
Yeah, those are good names.
What's our
Strong.
boy's name? Okay.
Stink.
Hope, Norman,
Soy Boy.
Soy Boy. Do we want like
2 minutes?
I'll give you
2 minutes.
I'll give you 2 sexy minutes.
2 sexy minutes.
I'll give you Rugem too.
Rugem works, yeah, sure.
All right, now
All
there's
right,
a poll up.
The poll has begun.
The poll has
If
begun.
Y'all know how to use a poll.
I'm allowing
into it.
y'all to Oh my gosh.
Oh, Kaylee!
Thank you so much.
Oh,
wait, how is that hype
bring
tweet
the,
doing?
Should we bring the little boys out for Kaylee to see?
Oh my god. Yeah, do you want to see the cursed things we bought? What happened?
I dropped the, what is it, green boy?
Oh, little boy with wreath. Look at how horrible they are.
They're so funky.
They're like bigger than the official plushes. We got these knockoff Omori plushes off of Temu because I had
Possessed.
They always match us. The Omori one is so wide. His name is Little Black. I don't know why that's what they decided to call him. His pants are printed on, so is his shirt. His hair does this. What's...
I like that you can make them bald.
They're so
Receding
funny.
hairline.
They're so funny.
Don't bald him! Put him back! Hi, bald.
Hi, Bald. He's gonna go right next to Sora.
Okay. Well, Basil can go here.
Yeah, okay, so how's our poll doing?
Yeah, how are we what are we up to?
Soy Boy has 86 votes.
Wow, okay.
I didn't know we had 86 viewers. Whoa.
wow.
Just kidding. I know you guys are cheating. Guys, 100.
Guys, I don't think Soy Boy's gonna win. Oh, there he is. Okay.
All right, it's Soy Boy. Pillbug was very
9.
much about him being Soy Boy.
Soy Boy, the underdog.
I love that.
All right. He once was a cow. Now,
Hey, yeah.
an anime pro tag.
Soy Boy, then and now.
Yeah.
When we're talking about... Yeah, no, that's appropriate.
I love you, soy boy.
No, that's appropriate, right?
What's soy boy? We can't call him soy boy? Why not?
Oh, no, we can.
Oh, okay. All right, here
God.
we go. Hey!
Here we go. Here we go.
We're in it.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. If you have any voice acting direction for for this, also, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up.
Oh my god.
But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Aw, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, soy boy.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school.
Yeah, soy boy's mean.
As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I want to say real quick, when you open this game on the Switch, the first thing it says to you is all characters in this game are over 18.
Which is so funny. Like, aren't we going to high school, though? Are we going to college? Is this what this is? So they're all college students, just so you know.
Just so you know.
So we're all aware.
So we all know.
We're in college,
Yeah.
okay?
They were all held back.
They were all held
They're
back.
all super seniors.
They're super seniors because they're so... Yeah. By the way, soy boy, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I already told you. I'm not interested in joining any clubs.
I haven't... Oh,
I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Oh my god,
mean!
He's so mean to her.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you don't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit.
I like that he calls her carefree and a worrywart in one breath.
For real.
Yeah.
She seems careful, says Link.
She seems very careful.
For sure. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
Oh my god, he is so rude to her.
Mean!
I don't like him.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it.
Oh my god, it was like I was there and then I was done.
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, but looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime.
There's literally
club.
no choice. You have to start with anime.
Yeah.
Hello!
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Have a good luck, Turbo. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you ought to come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club!
Meanie?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to anime club!
Oh come on, please!
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out.
I know, a cupcake sounds real good.
Yeah, I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. I doubt they're vegan. Damn. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone! The new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, soy boy, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
Ah! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student, but she's definitely over 18.
They're all over 18. They just haven't been to college, and they all are in school.
One second. I'm seeing something in our chat.
That is so ridiculous.
It's confusing me, so I want to check on something real quick.
Okay.
Sorry. Also, I'm sick.
Yeah, we're both a little sicky poo.
I'm slowly, progressively getting worse.
Well, I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I'm still bad today. I'm sick too.
I don't know. Yeah. User filters.
What's happening?
Everyone. I wanted to make sure that everyone's messages were showing up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Soy Boy.
Once we see some poems, we need to vote on the top 3.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, and definitely over 18. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come sit down, Soy Boy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, ah!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
Cute. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Okay. Munch!
Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set.
Hi, Kat. Thanks for lurking.
She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not a... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Pillbug Hug. Have a good night.
Have a good night. See you later. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider joining the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Soy Boy, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really
go to school,
have a
though.
good way of answering that. You have at least read the school books. I hope. I didn't in high school, but manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Fair.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Fellow otaku?
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
What you like to read?
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to on a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
That's so funny. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Suri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Thanks for lurking, Kaylee, and see you soon. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share theirs.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Oh, Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Soy Boy?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
I gotta sneeze. It went away.
Ugh.
Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Soy Boy...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful, beautiful girls.
Beautiful, beautiful, cutie,
right.
over 18 girls.
Okay, I've decided then. I will join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey! He really did scare me for a moment.
If you really came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over me once more.
Soy Boy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Soy Boy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So
now we gotta vote. We gotta vote. It's time to write a poem. So we're voting for which of the three girls we like most.
Is that what we're doing? Or do we want to have it so that if people in the chat can pick a word they like? And we'll, whatever word we see first, we can go with. We could do that, or we could do a poll.
What do y'all think?
What do y'all think, chat? And also,
who all still here, still kicking with us in the non-lurker zone?
Also for the non-lurker zone, there's an option to have the game tell us when give us content warnings before things happen, and I want to know whether or not people want that to appear on screen or not.
Yeah, do you want a warning before something scary is gonna happen?
These are my questions. If no one responds, we're just gonna do this poem on instinct.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give you all a second.
You want another?
Sure. Love, what?
Whoa, battery! Oh my god.
Okay. So you have until Sky returns to answer my questions. If no one responds to anything, I'm just gonna move forward and we'll go on instinct. Oh, hi. Hi, Kalian.
Hi, Kalian. Does Kalian have an answer to the question?
Do you have an opinion on whether or not we want to vote for a favorite girl, or do we want to do it where chat can kind of help us pick words for the poems?
Boppy boop.
Oh, I just eaten some seaweed, huh?
Yeah.
That's so cute of you.
That's cute of me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Bless you. Vote for fave girl.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a poll on your fave girls. Uh-oh, Monica's not here. Do you want a little bit of seaweed? Thank you. Also, I'm gonna just have this be a 1-minute poll, by the way. So, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Does Monica have a K?
Yeah, it's with a K.
Okay. I'm starting the 1
Oh,
minute.
but there aren't any Monica words.
So you don't want to vote for Monica?
Well, because that would be pointless.
Okay.
That would be entirely pointless. We can't do anything for her.
Okay. I'm starting the poll.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
You feel sniffly.
Yeah. We have 2 screens. There's a screen here and a screen here. I'm looking at this screen a lot because I can read it better. I was having a harder time reading this screen, even though I feel like it's
fair.
Better. No votes!
No votes.
No.
Nobody voting? Somebody gotta vote.
We're gonna follow our hearts if there's no votes for fave girl. Natsuki got a vote. Okay. Well, that's great for Natsuki.
That just means we choose the cutest words. I hope that cat's gonna have seaweed. I went ahead and just let them have it.
Maybe we should look that up.
Yeah, I guess I'll look it up.
Okay. Alright, Natsuki wins. Okay, Kaylin, also while I'm here, do you have a, opinion on whether or not we should have, the content warnings, like, appear before things happen in this game? Because it's an option that you can just, like, have in the settings of this game. Think on it. If anyone else hears that, give me your opinion as well. Okay. Ooh, she would love, she would like, happiness?
Happiness might be a Sayori word. I would...
Sing?
Yeah, maybe sing or dance.
Sing?
Ah, no, that was Sayori.
Ah, damn.
Damn. Do,
Heart? Twirl?
yeah.
Yeah, she likes twirl. Okay,
Candy.
candy. Holly, bouncy, uncanny, last. I'm just reading the words real quick.
I think candy. Yeah.
Special tragedy. Various,
Marshmallow.
jumpy, marriage.
Marriage.
Play, shame, friends. Marshmallow.
Yeah. Party, uncontrollable, melancholy, embrace, misfortune. Papa.
Sugar.
I bet Papa is hers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kitty! Hope!
Oh, we gotta. Sorry. We had to.
Pillbug says...
Anime!
Pillbug says do content warnings. Thanks for your input.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Tears? Melody? Uh-oh.
I would, skirt.
You're right. Infallible, sweet,
Boop.
sweet. Boop! Can we do boop?
Boop!
She loves it.
Yeah.
Hey, get off the keyboard. Dream.
Bunny.
Bunny. Okay. Hop, cute.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Poof, incapable, vivacious. Cheeks, giggle. Playground. I feel like playground would be right.
Yeah, or giggle. Yeah.
Secretive, unrestrained, frightening, lucky, sunny, socks, vitality, pure. I like the word lucky a lot.
We'll do it. Ah, say worry.
None for Yuri. No words for Yuri. Smile? No. After image. What a beautiful word.
Yeah, after image is a really beautiful word. Let's do dazzle. Ah!
Clumsy. I think that's Sayori. Family. Peaceful. Spinning. Nibble. Puppy. Defeat. Fantasy. Forgive. Tenacious. Hair. Has anyone ever done like a challenge for themselves where they pick like words from this and have to put all of them into a poem?
I was thinking about that too. I think that would be a really cute way to challenge yourself.
Like a nice little writing challenge for yourself. That'd be cute.
A little NaNoWriMo.
Ooh.
Let's go with laugh. Ah!
Fluffy, flower, unrequited, parfait.
Parfait. Yeah, because
Strawberry.
parfait girls. Yeah, strawberry.
Okay.
Lollipop.
Entropy. Entropy is another word I love. Effulgent.
Ooh.
Existence, Sarscape, covet. Wait.
Lollipop. And the last word?
What's your weight?
Rainbow? Wait, what?
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting. No.
You should really be in... I should really be in bed, but I'm gonna watch the VOD and write a poem with what you choose. Oh!
I'll make a topic in our Discord and let you know what the words are.
Love, thank you.
Oh, that was a Sayori word too.
Too bad.
No. Don't worry about.
Don't be sorry. Go back to bed though.
Mwah. Okay.
Good night. Hi again, soy boy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least to keep my word. Oh, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, soy boy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it?
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and just hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga's literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Soy Boy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Soy Boy can become good... How come? How come? You and Soy Boy can become good friends too.
Sayori?
Huh?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Why is that a weird situation?
She's like, yeah, you two can be friends. And he's like, I don't know if I want to be friends with you.
Why wouldn't you want to be friends with her?
I don't know. He's being rude.
He's being weird. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Well, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
She really didn't make it sound like a big deal.
What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I want to see the story of Sayori almost burning the house down.
Seriously?
That's a...
Thank you so much, Ventilated.
Yeah. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Oh, is that what she's being?
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Everyone is so fucking nervous about everything that they do. Like, they're like, I don't know. I just wanted to hand you a book. And it's like, it's a... Chill.
Well, it's definitely because, like, it's supposed to be very, like, everyone wants his attention.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone thinks he's
thinks this boy
cool.
is so cool, and he is the lamest sack of dirt.
He is...
He is so boring.
So uninteresting. His only hobby is manga. He can't even name one manga.
He can't even
What
name
manga
one.
does he read?
Yeah, what manga?
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
I love the Kalian having me with the fire and then Soy Boy.
That's him.
Soy Boy reincarnated for a new sense of trauma.
Yeah. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner.
Oh, happy things.
Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something.
What else is new?
Approach her in case she needs a hand.
Is your favorite Natsuki?
She is Natsuki. Oh, bye. You looking for something?
You almost wanted to do a Natsuki voice.
Yeah, I almost just mocked her for...
You
looking for something in here?
Frickin' Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelves. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
Because you said.
Because you said so yesterday.
You said that you read manga yesterday. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
Yeah.
Incel energy.
It's the giant plush keychain of Ryuk from Death Note on your backpack.
It's kind of it's the big Full Metal it's the big
it's your Naruto headband.
It's your Naruto headband and your Hunter x Hunter t-shirt from Hot Topic.
How do you know?
With your hentai sweatpants.
No!
The like hentai print sweatpants all over that outfit.
How did you know?
How did you know? It's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's actually written on his face in
I
Sharpie.
love manga.
Manga enjoyer.
Yeah. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
Honestly, Kalian, I respect the bravery, because I would be really kind of scared.
I think it's a little inappropriate to
That's
wear in a
true.
public setting.
It is like just wearing porn all over your body.
Yeah.
Like if they've got like the fucking sweatpants that are just like aho gays everywhere or whatever. No teacher called it out. Well, they didn't know. They didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
No one
they're
knew
like,
what
I
it
can't
was.
look at that for long enough. I don't know what that is. I had a Ryuk keychain on my back.
You went to school with someone who wore the hentai jacket to
No.
school. Yeah.
Oh no.
No, some knew, but they can't.
Yeah.
They can't. Oh God. Ugh. That's so crazy. Anyway. Ew.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get closer.
Same hut.
I get a closer look at the box. The box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls.
Everybody loves a parfait.
It's a series I've never heard of in my entire life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
Oh, if you've never heard of it, it's no good. It probably sucks.
Really quick, before these controllers die, can you grab the other set of controllers?
Yeah.
And the plug-in thingy? That's so funny. Okay. I can't because it's not ski.
Oh, shit. Alright, I'll be right there. Here you go. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She said get out.
She said get out of here.
Get
Excuse me.
out of here if you're not interested in parfait girls. I'm the same.
If you don't like what I like, and you're gonna
If you're gonna judge it, like, if you're not gonna be here
Oops.
and like
Sorry.
try to engage in what I'm interested in, if you're just gonna be a hater, you can scoot on out. How about that?
How about that? This was a really good time for me to ask for this.
Hey, it's fine. We're working on it. It'll be fine.
Hello?
Probably gotta turn it on.
Pardon me. Pardon me real quick. I'm gonna move back here real quick.
We're working on something. Turning on the controllers. Oh, there we go. Whoa.
Okay. Hi, sweetie. You ran in front of the screen, and now you have to.
Oh. Oh.
There we go. You just crashed and burned. Oh my gosh, instead of all three, I'm so sorry.
No worries.
I
Don't
feel
worry.
that. There's so many good prompt lists. It's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Which is why I was like, I can only do the one.
Do the 4.
Yeah. Hello?
It didn't happen?
Hello? Okay, well, is that not gonna work?
Do we have to restart the... Wait. Oh.
Change grip.
Yeah, try that.
Sorry about this.
We'll try saving it and restarting.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, we got IB downloaded, ready for Saturday. I'm excited to check out the Switch. Why do you look so charged? Okay, maybe these are fine. Maybe
Okay.
I did that for no reason. Yes, it's the remastered version, which I don't really know anything about, but I'm excited about it. Okay. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, soy boy. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact... Natsuki pulls the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Mo.
It's exceedingly mo.
It's very mo.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good.
I love that this is so much a love letter to different kinds of stories.
Absolutely.
And it tells that in all of the different characters and what they say.
Yeah.
And like it's a lot of Dan Salvato being like, no, but all of these really simple things kind of build depth that are going to allow you to enjoy something more later.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to take that in and build it in as part of like what you're learning about the story and not just skip past it.
It's all foreshadowing other stuff.
For sure. Hello?
Yes, Rue.
She hates manga!
There's so many touching parts.
Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Whoa! Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Huh, good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga.
Hey, it's okay.
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in the manga.
Hey, it's okay.
I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Nah, it's okay.
Ha ha ha!
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking.
Aww.
Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
Hey, you can get into whatever you want from whatever you want.
Yeah. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? For real.
Oh. Oh.
Cutie, cutie. Pinch your cheeks!
Yeah, da.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy.
Which
You know
friends?
what I mean? What series?
What friends?
What friends, what series?
Be specific.
Natsuki is 18 years old.
Hey, she's 18. They're all 18.
You don't?
That's not...
Hey, chat voted for Natsuki. That's why we're doing Natsuki.
Chat voted for Natsuki today. I don't know who they'll vote for next time. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean?
No worries.
Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Oh.
She doesn't have any manga.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids.
Manga like Death Note and Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, all of these things for children. Hunter x Hunter might be for kids. I don't actually know much about it. It's not?
No.
Oh. Sorry. I can't even bring it up without them all being like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I think you should. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser. Yes, I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. You aren't a loser.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
It's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Oh, yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Okay. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Huh?
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh,
come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry.
Sorry.
I guess I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
All right. I guess I'll stop here for now.
Guess we'll stop here for now.
Sorry.
I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Yeah? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read.
Aw, man, what a jerk. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one.
How often is club? It's every day. It's every day,
It's
bro.
every day, bro. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this.
It's a manga. You can read it in like fucking 30 minutes.
I might fall behind on some shows.
Which ones? Oh my god.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. The One Piece.
One Piece. I might fall behind on One Piece. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
Now you have 2 books to read. Because you have
By
Yuri's
tomorrow.
and Natsuki's. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
You mean this poem? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sawyer and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sawyer's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Why is it
On the other hand, because she was like, she shoved it into her bag. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
We all pull out our poems, is how that could have been said.
Who should we show our poem to first?
Yeah, are we still on Natsuki train, or who else? Does
anyone
anybody
have
else
a
want to say
preference?
something? Speak now or forever hold your peas.
Natsuki!
Alright.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Hi, little girl.
Hi, baby.
She loved Natsuki.
Huh?
Okay, well, let's start with the things that I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, like watching my shows!
Ooh.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when I'm writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Ugh, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I love Natsuki's poems. I think Natsuki's poems are really, like, deep. They're very Shel Silverstein. You know what I mean?
For sure, very Shel Silverstein.
I really enjoy them. Like, people make fun of them, but people can try. That's about it. Oh, damn.
Felt.
I felt that, Natsuki.
Also, Benelated, thank you for wanting us to choose our own choice, but we have already played this game before, and we appreciate that. But it's okay to give.
We've seen all of it before.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes! Exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay.
I feel you, girly.
Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, then I made it fall flat on purpose.
Incredible.
It helps brings out the feeling in the last line.
Yeah. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
From the youngest 18-year-old here.
The youngest 18-year-old. I'm 18 exactly, and everyone else is older.
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but they are definitely over 18.
But they are all over 18,
But if
sure.
Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Nor will I take away the fact that they're all over 18. I won't take it away from them.
Okay. Anyone have a preference on who's next?
Yeah, who's next? Who's next? Go, Monica. Hi, soy boy. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, soy boy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, soy boy.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. There's lots of poems or stories that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that.
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
True.
They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through.
For sure.
So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
Sure. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Man. Me and Monica, same wavelength.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see.
Well,
let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
The thought I just had, it should be me in there, not Soy Boy. I would tell these, I would give these girls honest critique and listen to their thoughts. We would have conversations about their poems.
I know Monica would love you, I'm sure.
Me and Monica would be BFFs. We're on the same wavelength. I know her.
I know, I love her. I want to talk to all of them. They're all just cute people. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
Yeah, girl.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one? A video game you played recently, perhaps?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. And maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or any story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. So just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
She is so wise.
Yeah.
Let's do...
Theory?
Siri.
Siri?
Oh!
Oh my goodness! It's so good, Soy Boy!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I said cute bubble puppy. I don't know.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem... Oh, it's not just a poem. It's a soy boy poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, it's like I said before, Soy Boy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right?
Don't worry. Oh.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Interesting thing about this is the fact that there's only rhyme in that middle stanza of the poem.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is kind of free.
The rest of it is free form.
It's a really interesting one to me.
Yeah, it is an interesting one. I love Sayori's poems.
Yeah. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Sayori's got good poems.
Yeah.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
You almost said breakfast.
Breakfasts.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast!
Even though you were late to school.
Well, it's bad to skip breakfast.
Felt.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
I made eggs and toast!
Yay!
Yay! That was so much fun! Monica's the best!
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yui time. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Yeah, seriously.
I wrote a simple poem.
Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force
She
yourself.
hates it.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine.
20
I really
random,
didn't notice.
20 random words. I absolutely adore you now.
I am in love with you! What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together.
What does that mean?
The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, sorry, Yuri. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
Shut up. That's not true.
Hey, stop it.
Okay.
I think they are the hardest to decipher, but like definitely like in hindsight, really like interesting to look back on.
Yeah.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all.
Man, she's such a like multi-paragraph only RP partner. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Multi-para only.
Yeah. At least 1,000 words.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Soy Boy. Really? I must have missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. After she said that he spent so long
reading it.
It's like, well, you only glanced over it. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Whoa.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
All right.
Benelli, the second playthrough of this is when everything really hits.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
All of the little hints and all of the little moments where it's like, hee hee hee.
Yeah, and they're like...
Isn't it funny how we can take all of the lack of imagination that you have and completely throw you for a loop?
Yeah, that. And like, wow, isn't it interesting to look at all of the subtle hints that the writer puts into things before things really start to like, move forward? Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all.
Okay, come on now.
No one said anything
like
mean. Everyone was nervous. Soy boy! I sigh. The game the entire time is practically telling you what's about to happen. It's amazing.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's so fun.
For sure. It's really writing. It's
yeah, Dan
yummy.
Salvato really knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Sayori and my eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked for someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Soy Boy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Well, did you like Yuri's poem, Natsuki?
First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Soy Boy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Soy Boy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make sure everything I do overly cute, to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? If I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grow a size bigger as soon as Soy Boy started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Soy Boy, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Soy Boy.
Oh, wait, There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourselves, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, soy boy?
Both of you are right.
Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh, shit.
So of course it has to be, help me, Sayori!
Which one, guys? Who do we agree with?
I think help me, Sayori.
Well, yeah, I think that too, because I agree with both of them.
Jerba says Natsuki.
Oh, shit. Natsuki. Both of them said Natsuki.
Yuri.
Wait.
You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri... Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, soy boy. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Suri and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori? I'll go make some tea.
You're naturally endowed and over 18. I was just trying to help. I'm sure
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, soy boy. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around we got a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere?
Not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun!
Hey, Nailisa.
Of course. Hello, Nailisa. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Brilliant. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Soy Boy, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Soy Boy, Soy Boy, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
Oh, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Huh. You know, Soy Boy, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
I mean, they're all so hot.
And over 18.
You got over 18.
We'll just have to see where the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. I think that's a great place
To
to stop. Maybe.
yeah, let's save
How
right.
do we-
Yeah, you can go to the
How
bottom.
How do I do that? Oh,
Save.
save.
Oh. Cool. So we'll come back to right here on the poem next time, next Monday,
Yeah.
and
let me-
we'll keep
okay.
going. I don't.
Enable content warnings for next time.
We still got a ways to go before anything gets scary.
For sure.
It's probably gonna be another day of non-scary stuff,
Yeah.
and then it'll be then we might take a harsh turn.
Thanks for coming in towards the end tonight, Lisa. I'm sorry for your bad news, I
Oh,
want to
no.
say.
What happened?
Broke up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry
to
for
hear
that. But I'm glad that you got a 97 on your test.
That's great.
So that's awesome. I'm glad you're gonna be focusing on school. That's awesome. We'll talk to you more soon, and
Yeah.
we'll talk to all of you soon.
Love you.
Yeah. I hope you have a nice rest of the night. And join us next Monday for more Literature Club. Thank you for everyone who gifted subs and did a hype train
Oh,
at the
that's
beginning
so
of this
fun.
episode. That's so fun and silly and cute of you.
No.
And we'll see you Wednesday for Rhapsody and Saturday for Ib.
More scaries. And we're finishing up Rhapsody. It'll probably be 2 more weeks of it.
2 or 3 more weeks, I think.
2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you then. Love you. Have
Bye,
a good night,
everybody.
everyone. Bye-bye. Kisses, kisses.
Good night.
Kiss. Oh, sickyver. Oh, sickyver.